Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Bob Lucas Stadium. Welcome to Weymouth versus Gosport Borough in the Southern Premier League. Players are out on the field of play. We'll go through the lineups with you quickly. We'll start with the visitors. Ryan Hall in goal for Gosport Borough. Benny Reid, Captain Rory Williams, Joseph Morrison, Charlie Wassmer, Bradley Tarbuck, Adam Tomaso, Daniel Wooden, Kea Shaka, Trevor Cabon and Ethan Lee Taylor make up the 11 for Gosport Borough. On the bench, Finley Walsh-Smith, Gerson de Costa Ramos, Harvey Solly, Anando Krasnicki and Ethan Jones. For the Terrors, two changes from Saturday. Goodship drops down to the bench, and obviously Kit Douglas is injured. Ben Clark in goal, Oakley Hanger, Max Davis, David Mantle, Callum Watts, Brooklyn Genesini, the captain Tom Bearwish, Matty Burrows, Andreas Robinson, Ruben Reid and Manny Yeboah make up the 11 for the Terrors. Callum Smalley, Luke Cook, Brandon Goodship, Harley Sneap and Screech on the bench for the Terrors. And the Weymouth fans are making their way down there at the moment. The Gosport Borough fans don't seem to want to move, so it's interesting. There's a mistake at the back though for Weymouth, and Gosport Borough could get an early goal here, and they have done, and they've chipped Ben Clark. It was a mistake from Oakley Hanger. The ball was over the top, he headed it down and he headed it straight into the path of the Gosport Borough forward, and Weymouth within a minute and a half have given themselves a mounted decline. Weymouth 0, Gosport Borough 1. Good foot in by Tarbuck, who stepped across the Gosport number 7. Ball over the top, and Brooklyn Genesini asking for a foul. It's not one given though, and Gosport in towards the penalty area, left-footed, is across the 6-yard box as well, and it's just wide of the post. Ethan Taylor it was who got into the penalty area, used the inside of his left foot, and it went all the way across the face of Ben Clark's goal. But now he's chased back 60 yards as Tommaso will come away with the ball, and he manages to find Ethan Taylor left hand side, delivered in towards the area. Mantle heads clear, it drops back down to the feet of Shaka though, and it goes out towards the edge of the area, and it's a vicious strike from a decent bit of distance, but it sails over the crossbar and Weymouth will have a goal kick. Just ahead of Oakley Hanger, but he can move into space here, can the Weymouth number 2. It's a ball over the top, and it's looking for that run of Matty Burrows again, down towards the right byline. He does really well, Matty Burrows. He turns inside Williams, and he pulls it across the 6-yard box, and it's shoveled behind for a Weymouth corner. Their first of the game, better from Matty Burrows. Really good turn, and a good idea to play it across the 6-yard box. You have Manny Yeboah and Ruben Reid in there. Robinson looks the other way, and there's a lovely diagonal ball to find Manny Yeboah. That's better from Robinson. Yeboah takes it to touch, he spins away and then drags a shot wide of the post, but that's better from Weymouth. And then Oakley Hanger almost runs into trouble himself, but he's managed to keep hold of the ball midway inside his own half, and he's going to spread a ball down towards that right hand side, looking for the run of Matty Burrows, and he almost got there ahead of the captain. Good foot in by Rory Williams. Ruben Reid on the right hand side keeps hold of the ball, he gets towards the ball and he does find a cross, and Yeboah gets in, and he almost really good defending, he almost makes contact with it. Matty Burrows is still down off the ball's in play. He's going to have to go short to Brooklyn Genesini because Matty Burrows is still in an offside position. Now he's back onside. Genesini dummies to go out to him, but instead rolls his studs over the ball. Finds Robinson in midfield. Robinson from 30 yards gets a shot, and it's Weymouth's first shot on target, but it's easily saved by Ryan Hall. Weymouth have got a very ragged line in their own penalty area. David Mantle's playing everybody onside at the moment. As the ball is delivered in, it's flicked out towards David Mantle, and David Mantle will clear away, and there is the half-time whistle. Work for Steve Claridge to do in the second half. Work to do. We're going to again just about wins a header, and Genesini helps it in towards Mantle. Mantle will find Callum Watts. Good touch from him in the centre circle. He finds Manny Yeboah midway inside the Gosport half. Watts goes around him on the outside, and he's found by Yeboah. He just spreads the angle, does Watts. He delivers it in towards the 6-yard box, and it lands on the roof of the net. It wasn't the best of crosses from Callum Watts. He just took a step backwards to change the angle. Could have done with another half a step, I feel, out to the left-hand side for Gosport Borough, where Caborn will... Oh, he's gone back, and then Matty Burrows has picked the pocket of Gosport Borough, and he's out towards the edge of the area, and he gets a shot in, does Matty Burrows. Is on target, and it's the first real save Ryan Hall has to make all day. He gets a hand to the ball and pushes it behind for a Weymouth corner. Manny Yeboah makes a cross across the 6-yard box. Poor corner from Max Davis. Yeboah recycles it via Bearwish, back out towards Davis. Davis looks to drive back towards that byline. He's going to cut in field onto his left foot. He is going to find Burrows, edge of the area. Burrows, half a yard, gets a shot in again. Oh, and it just whips wide of the post, and that is unlucky for Matty Burrows. Ryan Hall wasn't sure. It's just wide, and this is better from the Terrors. Weymouth have a corner. Max Davis, who would be taking it from this side, has just gone off. Matty Burrows is there. Oakley Hanger's gone for a short one. Gosport have switched off. Hanger takes his touch to the byline. He's going to stand it up in towards the penalty area. Headed down by Mantle. They're asking for handball, Weymouth. David Mantle is absolutely chasing the referee. Says nothing doing. It drops into the centre circle for Genesini. He finds Watts and they go back towards Clark. But they trail, they're chasing the game. Here is Hanger, right-footed, in towards the back post. It's headed by a Gosport player across the penalty area. It's going to come back out towards Hanger. He takes a touch, drills it in towards the goal. It's padded away. Bearwish with a volley, and that's blocked. And then it's cleared away. It's a really good save from the goalkeeper. Weymouth have definitely had a shot on target in the second half now. Watts does throw it in towards the near post, flicked on by Robinson. It drops down towards Goodship. Volley comes in and he snatches at it all wrong, does Goodship, and it goes wide of the post, and that may well have been the chance. Genesini finds Clark and he sends it out towards Goodship. His touch will take it in infield. He keeps hold of the ball, does Brandon Goodship. He's running back towards his own half though. He tried to square the ball across to Oakley Hanger and he's given it straight to the Gosport substitute, and this could be game, set and match here as Cobham goes through. Shot comes in, great save for Ben Clark, comes back out towards Cobham, still in the area, another shot comes in, great block by David Mantle, and Goodship now has to chase it out towards the left hand side, and Weymouth somehow remained in this game. He goes long. Mantle wins the header, but it's going to bounce to Coburn. Coburn goes out towards the substitute, in towards the penalty area, and it's 2-0, game, set and match, and it dropped down towards Da Costa Ramos, and he found himself in a lot of freedom in the penalty area, and he struck it left-footed into the bottom of the net, and he's killed Weymouth off. Wow. Weymouth 0, Gosport Borough 2. They've had lots of possession in the second half. They've been better in the second half, but fair play, Gosport Borough. You know, they have their 3 points. The final whistle goes. Boos ringing around the Bob Lucas Stadium between the vocal fans behind the goal, which is understandable. As I say, that second goal went in and the main stand here emptied.